listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session at the Nasty Table.
I want to cast Entangle.
He takes a swipe at you and you see these red glowing eyes. Just two more.
Shit.
And then something interesting happens. A beam of energy shoots in a straight line.
You're in the right lane.
We are above zero for sure.
One that seemingly shot the beam, his chest is like glowing with this coalescing red energy within him.
Okay, it's time to go.
The beam pierces both of you.
I am down.
I'm down. Is a spirit totem the unicorn spirit?
It's like a cool guy. His guts kind of start spilling out. What were you doing down there?
Where's the dynamite?
Clamoring out of the mine shaft. Footsteps approaching. Let me get those purple dice back. Are they over there somewhere? Put them somewhere. Oh, I can't. This is my blind spot. If I merge, someone's getting hurt.
Sick.
All right. So let's get a mother McFucking recap. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think that was the most fun combat I've ever ran.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was very fun.
But strictly from a DM perspective, that was super fun for me to run. Because I think like you guys have fought one of these things before, so like the stakes are already apparent. And when you guys start the fight, I mean, it's funny too. Kree even said it was like, let's not get overconfident. Yeah, that was the case. So run me through what kind of went down. And I think for a long time, one of the reasons that I personally felt kind of bogged down in this fatigue from combat is because there was nothing unique about the battlefields that you guys were fighting in. I'm talking campaigns ago. Big room, fight 5 enemies. Small room, fight 2 enemies. Medium-sized room, fight 5 enemies, whatever. Like, there's nothing cool about that. So one of the things in this campaign is I always wanted to make each combat feel unique and interesting. And also have the monsters not just run at you all the time. Enemies who have an intelligence over 7 tend to fight with tactics. So if a monster is hunting you for its own survival and it wants to eat you, it's not going to fight to the death. Maybe it will if it's like gonna die of hunger or whatever, but like if it's hunting you because it thinks you're, you know, like it's like trophy hunting you, like Predator would run the fuck away if it's gonna die. Predator's not gonna fight it to the death. I guess maybe Predator's a bad example. Predator does tend to fight them to the death. What I'm saying is that running monsters more of intelligent characters capable of making roleplay decisions based on their tactics. Bring it up, Daddy. There we go. There he is. Versus just having them be numbers. And I felt like the reason that I would always feel this fatigue, like I mentioned, from combat is just treating them like numbers. So combats should be interesting, fun, and they should every single time should have some sort of purpose.
Can I'm sorry, Chup. I have to speak for you right now.
Do it.
The turning point for me was when Chup described Hanto as cartoonishly scorched.
Like
I was like, oh, okay.
Cartoonishly exploded, cartoonishly scorched and burnt.
I was like, oh, this is not going as well as maybe we had hoped.
Yeah, I mean, just for my sake, and we'll get into the unicorn. I want to talk a little bit about the unicorn. What's everyone's hit points at this moment?
5.
4.
1.
So it is not a stretch to say that interim adventuring party number 4 is beaten, battered, bruised. So within the walls of the keep of the Castillo, the 4 of you, fresh off of your brush with death, have escaped from the tunnels below. The sound of footfalls echo from where you've came from. How many bloodthirsty warforged are making their way to you is impossible to know. The sun is in the early stages of setting. The guards looking on, along with the eye-patched orc. Tuga, the tortoise, standing diligently. The four of you, bloodied and battered, and your DM setting a 60-second timer until they emerge from the tunnels. Timer is starting. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
We're in the bake shop.
Yep. Guards looking on at you. There are two along with this eye-patched orc.
Yeah, I want to step out of the bake shop. Give me a little distance.
Okay. How much distance?
At least until I'm outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Gives you about 20 feet of distance from the hole.
Yeah, and any other personnel kind of alerting them, like, you fucking hear that? Let's get ready.
They listen for a moment. The guard, the orc with the eye patch, kind of looks towards the guards, says something, and you guys are kind of out of earshot, don't hear it. One of the guards starts running over towards that garrison building that you saw prior. The other one removes a spear from his back, and so does the orc. Kree, Rook, anything that you guys do? Oh, there's the timer.
That's how fast.
I'll let you guys say anything that you want to do quickly.
Right now,
I wanna
they're
cast-
at the end of the
I want
tunnel.
to cast
You just hear
I wanna-
the sounds.
silent image one more time with my other Eldritch invocation at the 15-foot. Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube, but of that entryway where we came from.
Of what?
Of rubble that has occupied the entire space.
Okay.
Like, you know,
And Rook?
blocking their way.
I'm gonna cast Entangle in the same spot.
Okay.
Will that buy us time?
We are entering Theater of the Mind combat. But regardless, I need everyone to roll for initiative as from where the rope hangs down, jumping out, a Warforged followed by another, and then a third. The two guards stand diligently, the other is running away. Anyone over 20? 15 to 20?
20, not natural.
17.
20 not natural. 10 to 15?
17.
10 to
Or,
15.
sorry.
I gotcha.
I didn't know if you got me or not.
5 to 10?
9.
9?
7.
7. Levi, you're about 20 feet away from the bakehouse. You see these three Warforged at this point jump up and out. None of them seem to have glowing red chests, but their eyes are glowing. The sun is getting, beginning to make its way down.
Is there any cover within 30 feet of me, preferably further away from this opening? Like a half-broken wall, a cart maybe.
The closest thing to you from where you are would likely be the stables, but that's probably an additional 100 feet. There is no active kind of even like benches or anything like that.
Okay. Closest one, and they just jumped up through this shit, no problem.
Yeah, it seems like they have a high leaping capacity. Jumped very high, unnatural, for sure.
All right. Then I'm gonna take the closest one to me. Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
15.
15, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7. Firebolt lets loose across the air and kind of sheds this light where the setting sun has missed. Firebolt embeds itself into this creature and knocks it back down into the pit. Now, at the same time, this silent image is going on that just looks like rubble kind of falling down. But it seems like, and to your best bet, this is what you would think would be the case, these three creatures began jumping out before the silent image was properly cast. So you think if they're going to impede anything, it's going to be the ones that still haven't jumped out, if there are any that haven't jumped out. I'm just assuming. But that creature falls back into the hole, and you assume it to be dead. End of your turn?
How far am I from Tuga, actually?
From Tuga, you're probably about, I'd say, 25 feet or so.
Is that in the opposite direction of the hole, further away from the hole?
No, it is closer to the hole.
Closer to the hole? No, then give me 30 feet more distance from the hole.
Okay. Rook, do you have the spell slot available to cast Entangle?
I did, yeah. I had one more.
Okay, and you're using it for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so it basically covers the entirety of the hole. And almost like 5 feet around in all directions outside of the hole, but it has been cast. You cast that. What is your action on this turn? Currently 2 enemies and 2 guards, which seem to be within melee range of them.
I'll just cast guidance on.
The only person close to you would, I believe, be Kree.
Kree.
Yeah, because you two, Hanto and Levi, you guys kind of backed away a little bit. Yeah.
I cast it on Kree.
Guidance cast on Kree. Do you want to move in any direction or just
I want to
keep
back
your
the
feet
fuck up.
back the fuck up?
Yeah.
Okay, closer to these two?
Yeah.
Okay. So closing the distance, backpedaling closer to Hanto and Levi. Hanto, you're up.
What?
I'm gonna take out a dart from my pack and
Hell the fuck yeah.
yeah. It's a simple weapon, so I'm proficient with it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
So that's okay. So 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck man. Can you take out my D4? Terrible. 3.
3 points of damage. A dart. Hanto, I don't even know where it comes from. He pulls a dart out of a bag, flicks it, and with this finesse and dexterous kind of flick of his wrist, sends this dart launching. Cuts right near like the bottom of the neck of one of these creatures, and like his head kind of tilts off to the side, but the actual body of it is still walking a little bit steadier. End of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
and
well, I mean, I'll keep moving with Levi.
yeah, are you indicating a direction that you're actively moving in, or are you kind of planted?
Yeah, if the staples are kind of opposite direction, not that I'm ditching everybody, but keeping everybody in view, firing this shot off, and then kind of turning and looking behind me like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so it seems
Towards the stables,
It
I'd
seems
say.
like the guards in melee with the 2 remaining Warforged, and Tuga is right next to them, probably I'd say maybe like 10 or 15 feet away from them, and then you guys an additional, say, 30, 35 feet away from the guards as well, probably 70 or so feet from the stables. So that is the end of your turn, Hanto. We go to Kree.
How far is Hanto from me? I mean, I'm kind of overlooking this.
About 30
hole,
feet. 30, 35 feet.
And Rook is like right next to me?
No, Rook has joined Hanto and Levi.
Oh, okay. I want to run up to Hanto, Levi, and Rook.
Okay, closing the distance. Anything you want to do with your action?
The one that's outside of the hole, I'll cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
You can add a d4 to it, right?
No, because I don't think it's an ability check. I think guidance is only for ability checks.
13.
13 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. Bolt of eldritch energy cuts through the air, shoots up the side of this creature, and he falls back into the pit from whence he came. Only one remaining, which has his head kind of hanging kind of cockeyed after getting hit from a dart. End of your turn.
Can I attempt to hop up onto Rook's in his pouch?
If Rook doesn't resist, yeah, I'll let you just do it.
I resist.
Yeah.
I don't resist.
All right, I hop in the pouch.
Okay. So I just got to do some behind the scenes rolling real quick. Don't mind me. Everything's fucking falling. I don't need this. This new die is kind of crazy. So this one remaining Warforged who has his head kind of hanging cockeye takes a swipe at one of the guards. There's 2 guards that are standing there. One of them just seems to be wearing the normal armor, like I mentioned. The other one is this orc fellow with the eye patch. He takes a swipe at the guy standing next to the orc, and does connect, cuts him up his side, and he kind of like takes a step back. He's got this spear in his hands, and out from the hole jumps 2 additional Warforged, and a Warforged with a glowing red chest. We're going to move to the guards. The one who just got hit is going to try to hit back and succeeds, kills that creature, sends him back into the pit. There are 2, and the one with the glowing red chest, the one with the eye patch, the orc with the eye patch. I have to make an important roll. He's going to incur an attack of opportunity by leaving that range, which misses, and he is running towards a different building. Now, when you guys originally walked through here, I explained one building that seemed like a very, very tall tower made mostly of clay within the keep walls that you guys noticed birds flying out of and flying into. It seems like he's making a beeline to that, but that's probably about double the distance from where the stables are to where you guys are now. But he's not going in the same direction as you guys. He's going opposite, back to the back right corner of the keep walls. There are currently no guards at the hole other than the one who has been injured. And that's the end of the round. We're going to go to Levi.
Sorry if I missed it. What happened to our boy, Ned?
Ned is the one who got injured and the one who is still there all by himself fending off these creatures.
Okay. Another guard ran for what we think is the garrison. 1 ran for that clay tower. Okay. When these orcs, I mean, we were in like a tunnel with them. Or when, not these orcs, these Warforged, when they were shooting the beams out their chest, did it make any sound, like a firing up noise?
Not enough for you to have any kind of reaction to it.
Okay.
You can mechanically take a reaction.
That my thought is I want to keep running for these stables, but in my action I want to take, because how far are we from these guys?
From these guys, probably, I would say like 35, 40 feet.
Oh, we're still 35, 40 feet. Fuck it. Let me take a shot at the boy with the big chest.
With what?
With my firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
11.
11 misses.
All right. Then I'm gonna cut. Keep running for the stables.
Okay. Closing the distance, you make your way up to, I would say, maybe about, at this point now, 20 or so feet from the stables.
After the stables is where this kind of turn is, back near the keep.
Affirmative, and that will also lead to the garrison and the main castle, as well as the blacksmith shop.
Okay. Yep. End of my turn.
Okay. End of your turn, we go to Rook.
They're within 30 feet of us, or no?
No, they are not.
Damn, those motherfuckers made it through Entangle like that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Putting it through,
Damn.
since they didn't, like, it didn't spawn on them, they're not, like, entangled like that, so it's just difficult terrain.
They're jumping motherfuckers.
Yeah. But it is affecting
How
them
far
and
are they?
seemingly slow them down. 35 feet, I would say, with confidence.
Okay, I'm gonna step 1 foot forward,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on Big Boy.
Okay.
And
I think that's a melee.
it says melee spell attack. So what
Yeah,
is
so
that?
you just roll a d20 and add whatever your spell attack modifier is.
Oh, nice. There's no way that's right.
should be
spell
your-
attack bonus. That's what it is.
It should be your modifier for wisdom, your wisdom modifier, plus your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
What's yours?
6.
Same. Mine's 6 too.
Damn, I thought that was like way too high.
No, it's what you. I mean, yeah. Proficiency bonus plus.
Not 20.
Wow.
Critical motherfucking hit.
Oh, the deck.
Motherfucking crit card.
The deck.
Not too shabby,
What's
Rook.
up, baby?
Yo, this is a thorn whip.
Thorn whip.
Yes, so there is a magic choice here.
looks sick on
The
the
magic
edge.
option is going to be on the bottom of the card. Give these a quick shuffle.
Different plane, different plane.
Okay.
Oh.
Here, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Pick one half first. This one?
Yep.
So whatever the bottom one is.
Life Drinker. If this attack deals acid, poison, or necrotic damage, your Constitution modifier is reduced by 2. It doesn't, right?
I don't know what damage Thorn Whip
It's
does.
piercing damage.
Yes, so then it's not.
So this does nothing.
Boring.
Pick
a new
card.
Damn.
Pick a new card.
I'll let you pick a new one for. I'll let you pick a new one for a point of inspiration. How about that?
Copy that. I'm good with that.
Okay. So once more, do you want which one? Left or right?
We'll go
half.
left this time.
Left half. Go ahead. It's gonna be on the bottom again.
Big boom, quadruple damage, and if this attack deals force or thunder damage, which it doesn't, so it doesn't matter.
So quadruple damage.
Quadruple damage.
So you can so just quadruple the number of dice that you roll. What is the damage for Thorn Whip?
It's 1d6.
All right, so you can do 4d6. It's a
Damn.
cantrip
Five.
too.
10. 16. 20 damage.
Wow.
I hit 5, 5, and 6.
Is it also
four.
double damage?
No, quadruple damage overtakes the double damage.
Sure.
You guys see. Yo, I have this fucking image in my mind of
Critical
just
hit.
Rook reaching
Rook
his
Indiana
arm back
Jones.
like a fucking bitch slap, and out of his forearm extends like a bit of himself. That's the actual like thorn whip.
It's thorny.
And you guys just hear this
Thorny vine.
fucking loud whip crack. This bitch slaps the fuck out of this creature, and you see it go unsteady for a second. Almost like assesses itself, but it's still standing.
So it's alive.
Recalculating.
It gets pulled 10 feet closer to me.
And it is
That is
pulled
a thing.
10 feet closer to you guys as its feet like drag into the dirt as it's trying to like re-put all its force into digging its feet in.
Or is the creature extra large?
It is not extra large.
Okay. All right. Now I will use my other 25 feet to get the fuck out of there. As
Okay.
far as away as I
Going towards the stable still?
can. Yeah.
Okay. Hanto, you are up. Kree, you are on deck.
How far from the stables are we? Do I think in a turn of my personal movement I could burst to the stables?
Yes. With your movement, yes.
that's-
not
yeah.
using Step of the Wind.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's what? It's 80.
Well, there's a couple ways I can go about it. I can use a dash. I can use feline agility because there was a round when they were still running out of the tunnel that I was standing there.
So
last
which
session.
way do you want to do it?
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a dart at the big guy first, so then I can use
Feline agility?
for that's not an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
It's just to use it.
Okay. So yeah, is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. And I would say if you use your complement of movement, you can get there for sure
Okay.
to the stables.
Yeah. 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, and then we're turning around 80 feet.
80 feet and running. You guys see
15 don't hit the big guy?
15 did not hit the big guy, no. Running on all fours, Hanto books it past you guys, closes the distance up towards the stables. Within the stables, and you can just kind of peek over and see, you see Asan's cart, Asan's ox, which are not attached to the cart, and Asan's camels, which are also not attached to the cart, as well as your cart and Turnip.
And I get there, and that's the end of my turn, pretty
That's
much.
the end of your turn, yep. Kree, you are up.
Still riding Rook. I want to. Okay, I'm sorry. Hanto's going to the stables. Is Tuga? He's at the stables.
No,
Or-
Tuga is currently right outside of the hole, all alone, other than Ned and these Warforged that Ned is currently fighting.
So in order to get Tuga, I would have to travel
Back from where
roughly
you
30
came.
feet.
It's
I wanna
actually
cast-
it's a little bit more than 30 feet. Because Tuga's probably about like 15 feet away from the hole. You're probably 30 feet away from the hole. 30, 15, yeah, about 45 feet to get to Tuga.
Okay. I'm still riding Rook. I want to cast Eldritch Blast atop his shoulder onto the Warforged.
There is one small, regular-sized Warforged. Well, they're both the same size, but there's the Uber Warforged, and then there's just a regular Warforged. Which one do you want to try to attack?
I want to hit Tony. I want to hit Tony Soprano.
Don't.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh. God forbid. God forbid.
Don't say that. Don't talk like that. God forbid.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on. Escalators. 5.
5 points of damage. Eldritch Blast kind of goes in like an arcing motion and hits this creature in the side, and you can see Ned turn around to look at the source of where it's coming from, and you just see his face from this distance, just this terror and this fear as he's injured and face to face with this creature. End of your turn. I'm sorry. What do you want to do with your movement? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, no, I'm riding Rook,
Oh,
but
okay.
before we turn, I want to whistle as loud as I want to stick my fucking talons in my mouth and whistle as loud as I can and be like, Tuga! Come, Tuga!
Roll animal handling.
Can I just talk to him?
Kree's doing what Kree's
I hear
doing.
Kree do it. So if it doesn't work, can I just say Tuga?
I don't know. Maybe at the start of your turn, you can find out.
Okay.
16.
16, Tuga kind of turns his head and looks at you, and you don't know whether or not he's going to start moving yet. He does not act yet. Anything else for your turn?
I just tap Rook on the shoulders and I say, you're doing good, buddy. Doing good. And I end my turn. That was one hell of a whip. I end my turn.
Tuga the Tortoise has entered the initiative tracker. He reacts to your whistle and begins to make slow steps towards you. And he's still 15 feet from the fucking action that's going on. But he's just kind of like this
He's
slow, meandering, just kind of gentle steps. No sense of urgency. It is the creature's turn. I need to make a bunch of fucking rolls again. One Warforged pops up. There are now two, and the big one outside of the hole. The one in front of Ned is going to try to attack him successfully. Warforged in front of Ned rears his arm back, swipes Ned across the side, and you can see a spurt of blood as Ned falls flat on his face. I have to make another important roll. The Uber Warforged has no close target towards him other than Tuga. You all see from this distance the creature tense up and fire a beam of high-powered energy directly at Tuga the Tortoise, incinerating him.
No.
A whinnied, high-pitched groan from the creature as its knees buckle, and amidst the viscera, ashes, and burnt shell, Tuga the Tortoise has died.
Fuck.
But more importantly, after killing its prey, it turns its sights towards you and begins to walk slowly. Top of the round, we go to Levi.
Want to take another firebolt shot at this guy. I know I get the same thing. It's the only thing that works from this distance. Fuck. 13.
Does not hit.
How far am I from the stables?
You are about like 20 or so feet.
Yeah.
You see Hanto already up there.
I want to get behind it and keep kind of moving for maybe like 5 more feet, but see if I can get into place for cover, because I know this thing's just going to take shots off.
Okay. I'll give you half cover if you kind of just make your way in and over and kind of next to the barn, or are you looking for full cover?
No, because I still want to be able to assess the scene.
Then I would say half cover would be your best bet.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. End of my turn.
Okay. Rook, witnessing Tuga
Yeah.
meet his end. Roll sanity for me.
You've reached your breaking point already. All right. How far is the Uber?
The big boy, he's probably at this point now closer to like 65, 70 feet.
I'm just gonna run to the stables.
Okay, closing the distance to the stables, you see, much as I described to Hanto, a couple other horses as well, but namely Turnip, your cart, Asan's camels, which he kind of drags behind with his cart, and the ox that move Asan's cart. None of these animals are connected to their respective carts.
Do we not know where Benti is?
No, you guys have no idea where Bentavania or Asan is. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay. But am I caught up with Hanto? And Levi?
Yes.
I had 60 feet
you are
of
caught
movement,
up.
right?
You are caught up with Hanto and Levi. Hanto's gonna act right after you. Hanto, you're on deck. But Hanto was basically there. Levi was there before you kind of hustled up, and Kree is in your backpack.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay. You still got an action.
I don't know what I would do. Cast guidance on Hanto?
You can do that, or you can hold it, and if something changes, then you can say, actually, can I act now?
I'll hold it.
Okay. Hold your action.
Yep.
We go to Hanto. Kree, you're on deck.
I am in the stable, right?
You are in the stables.
Okay, I want to quickly look at Asan's ox first. Are there any belongings or anything in his cart? Anything?
Kind of peek in, lift the cart curtain up, and you look inside. You can see, yes, his contents really quickly, just like maybe some tanned leathers, maybe some silks or cloth bolts. You're not sure.
In a quick, not even a search, just like a fucking frantic rummage. Any healing potions? Any antidote? Like medicine, things like that. You know, like.
Roll investigation. This is going to be your action.
Yeah. Yep. And when Rook comes in, when people are coming in, I would like to say, "Help me find some heals." Would you say investigation?
I did.
5.
Nothing of the sort. That is your action. You still have your movement if you want to take it for some reason. It would only just be if you wanted to like position yourself within the stables here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We have mule, right? It's his 2 ox, 2 ox,
2 ox.
and a mule.
2 ox, your mule, and he has 2 camels.
Oh, okay.
Turnip.
Yes, Turnip.
Yeah, I'll go to our mule.
Okay, making your way over to Turnip. End of your turn, we go to Kui.
Is Rook in the stables, or is he not there yet?
He is, yeah.
Okay, I want to hop off a Rook and step just outside of the stables, and I want to gauge about. Am I in Eldritch Blast range of this guy?
What
This
is the
my
range
question.
of Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I want to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
16.
16 misses. 16 just misses. This one isn't really
Okay.
your fault, as you can actually see it like hit him, but he just seems unaffected by it and continues moving onward.
Towards us?
Affirmative.
Okay. I want to walk into the stables. Was it an action to look for heals?
For him, yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. I just want to get pretty deep into the stables, like as far as I can with my movement and my turn.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. Just have to make a couple more rolls here. Anyone actively looking? I don't think anyone's actively looking. No, I'm sorry. Levi, you said you specifically wanted to take half cover to monitor the situation, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Still gotta do some rolls. Sorry. Leaping out of the pit are an additional 2, and 1 more with a glowing red chest. In total, there are 3 normal-looking Warforged and 2 capable of high-energy laser beams. The one who has been approaching you, who is heavily damaged, closes the distance. And at this point now, he's about 45 feet from you guys. Now, from where you are, Levi, and we're going to start with you at the top of this round, you can look out to see the bakehouse. Directly to the left, you can see that building that you noticed as the garrison. Out of that building, you see run 3 additional guards and 1 more walking behind them. 4 guards in total are exiting the garrison. Now, to your right, further up and to your right, you see the castle itself. There's a couple figures who are standing on the steps, but you're not able to make out too much from this distance. It's probably, I would say, maybe about a 75 to 100 yards away from you. But it seems as though the guards who are running out of the garrison are yelling to the figures on the steps.
Okay. Bend down, find Hanto who's looking for supplies or anything, and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You could do that the whole fucking time!
I could, I just wasn't next to anybody. For 13.
Damn.
Yo, you do that? I know it's not my turn. Hanto just fucking books it out of the stables. We'll get to my turn, but yeah.
Is that max?
No, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So I rolled a 7 plus my 6.
Ah, 6?
Spellcasting ability modifier?
Spellcasting ability modifier. Your spellcasting ability is intelligence.
Which is plus 4, and then my proficiency bonus is
not
plus
proficiency bonus.
Would you
not
say?
Your spell attack modifier. Your spell attack modifier and your spell
casting ability modifier are two different things?
So your spellcasting ability is intelligence. Your spellcasting ability modifier is your intelligence modifier.
Got it.
Yes.
So you get 11.
Sorry.
Same thing.
So what's... sorry, go one more time just so I've written down.
Spellcasting ability modifier is going to be the modifier for the ability that you cast spells with.
Got it. And then spellcasting attack bonus?
Yep, that includes your proficiency.
Got it. Okay.
That makes Cure Wounds good at early levels and not so good at later levels.
Yeah, you can cast it at second.
Yeah, you can
whatever
upcast it. You can upcast it.
But I'm sure there's got to be other shit.
So that is your action. Anything for your movement or bonus action?
I don't have bonus actions. I gotta figure something out.
I'll let you do other stuff, like if you want to.
Do I think that
look
there's
at stuff or anything?
any
like that?
heals in this barn? Anything in this stable?
I'm not even gonna have you roll. Probably not in the stable. Maybe in the cart. Maybe in Hassan's cart. You're not sure, but as far as the actual stable goes, you don't think so.
All right, then. Not trying to get too much distance. Maybe 20 feet back towards this castle. Maybe if I could still put this stable between me and the guy with the glowing chest. Still have some cover, even if it's distance.
It's going to be a roundabout way. It's going to take you longer to get to the castle, but you can still stay behind cover. Yeah.
Okay, then use my full complement of movement to stay behind cover, but get a little distance.
Okay, easy enough. Rook, you are up. Hanto, you're on deck.
Okay. I just did a lot of reading. I literally haven't done this because I didn't think that I could, but I think that I can. I thought that I couldn't use a healer kit again until after a short rest.
No, you can.
Yeah. As long as it's not him.
Oh.
So with my healer thing,
You cannot
the
benefit.
creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short or long rest.
Okay.
So it's just him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna heal Kree.
Okay.
Did you use it on me?
So it's
He definitely
Yeah.
used it on someone. I think
I used it on
I
you
think
on
he
the
used it on you. No.
That wasn't
That was
healer's
cure
kit.
wounds.
You never used a healer's kit on me.
No.
yeah, I did.
You used
That
it.
when I did the unicorn, that's what I did.
No, because the unicorn required it to be a spell, when you use a spell that requires a spell slot that heals. That's the verbiage of the unicorn. So you had to use cure wounds.
Really?
Affirmativo.
And I rolled it that way.
You did. Because you rolled minimum. You rolled a 1 on a 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. It was 5 total.
Okay, well I'm sorry. I'm still gonna use it on Kree because it's level.
Yeah, it did. Sorry.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Semantics.
I was actually getting confused because...
Okay, well in that case,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I took off a charge, is what I'm saying last session.
Okay, so put a charge back,
So
but here's
I'm
the
not
question.
gonna-
Did you mark off a spell slot for casting Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, give yourself a charge of the healer's kit back.
So do I roll for this or he? I do, right?
I'll let you do it. You're the one applying the healing, but I want you to describe what it looks like at least, because I imagine you like slide down like a fucking, like you're stealing a
Where
base.
was he?
Just
I was on
probably
top of your shoulders.
he probably like
no,
he just
you jumped off.
yeah he just jumped off. He's probably maybe like 5 or so feet away from you.
I literally am just like, crease and still, and then I just like give him a touch and heal him up. It's super simple, but
Gotcha.
1d6 plus 4, this is plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
It's
What
2.
is- 2.
Yep. Your number of hit die are always equal to your level.
12.
Is that counting the plus 2?
6 plus 4 plus 2.
Okay.
Damn.
Pretty
Rolling
fucking
rocks.
clutch.
I'm rolling rocks right now.
Max healing from the
So
healer
far.
feat. That is your action. Do you want to move?
Where's everyone at? We're all just in the stables right now?
Not Levi. Levi is kind of out and away a bit. He's outside of the stables, like kind of behind the stables.
Do I see like what the Warforged are doing right now?
I would say you and Kree are not able to see that, no.
Okay. Where's Hanto?
He is near the door. Probably like, I would say halfway in, halfway out. We're going to come to your turn now. Or once he's done.
That's what I'm doing. I'm healing and I'm posting up.
Okay. Over to Hanto. Kree, you are on deck.
At the door, if I just peek out the door, can I see what's going on?
Take a look. You can see 2 of these Uber Warforged along with 3 regular Warforged behind them. You are the closest quarry to them.
Mhm.
They're emerging from the hole in the bakehouse. Looking quickly to your left as well, you see 4 guards running towards the action.
The badly damaged big boy, he was closer to us, correct?
Yeah, he's probably, I would say, 35 feet from you, maybe 45 feet from you. The other ones are probably closer to maybe about like 90 feet away from you.
Is there... There's no... Is there any, like, rubble or ditch or, like, irregular half cover that's scattered around? Or is it just, like,
No,
building, that's it?
I've made it a point to mention that this place is very, very flat.
Okay.
And it seems well maintained for that effect.
Alright, I want to stay still, but within my 5-foot cube, kind of take, like, cover in the doorway or half, you know, whatever.
I'll give you half cover.
And I'm going to throw another dart at the close guy, and then, you know,
Okay, what's the range on the dart?
it's a 20/60 or 20/60.
20/60, so we're dipping into 60, so you're going to make this roll at disadvantage.
Hey, you said he's 45 away.
So he's not 20. 20 is the primary range,
Oh.
so 20 is...
Okay.
20 is...
Yeah, no. So I know what you mean.
Again, just I'm still gonna say it just so everybody knows when we deal with ranges. If it's ever a number where it's like 20/60, 20 is rolling it straight, 60 is rolling it with disadvantage. Anything beyond 60 you cannot hit. So go ahead and roll that attack with disadvantage.
17.
17 just fucking hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 4. How do you do it?
Just from how I did the rest of my turn, Honto takes a dart out, steps out, whips it, doesn't even look at it hit anyone, he just turns back.
Piercing through the head of this enraged and feral warforged, it buckles to its knees and digs its face into the dirt. You still have your movement if you want to dip into it.
Nope.
Okay, we will go then to Kree.
Turn around, look at these mounts,
Yes.
and am I able to assume the speeds of these oxes?
The ox are probably going to match your speed if you give them a giddy up, probably about double that. They're endurance animals.
So if I were to give them a giddy up and then use my dash action,
You can't
With
you can't make the animals dash. I'm sorry, you can't make the animals dash with your dash. Your action has no effect on the speed of these animals.
my question is, I want to get on these mounts and ride into the sunset with my boys. Am I away from these people as far as possible? Am I able to do that with the mounts in front of us?
I want to know what you do in this moment. The mounts are not attached to the carts. There are 2 ox, 2 camels, and your mule. You know, and I will just tell you, the ox can go 60 feet in 1 turn. The camel's probably about the same. Turn it maybe a little bit slower.
And the other guard is running to the tower.
You do not see him anymore. Last you saw, yes. 4 guards are running towards the action, and you would assume, and this might be important, that the front gate is still closed.
And is that the direction that I forget the guy's name, but the chief is at? The guy with the explosives?
You were told that he was at the garrison, yes. So in
Great.
order to
Okay.
get out, you will need to pass the garrison and basically right in front of the castle if you want to go to that front gate.
Okay. If I were to run to the how far away is the garrison?
Probably about 400 or so feet.
Okay. For my turn, I want to turn to you guys. First off, I want to say, thank you, Luke. Oh my God, you can do that. And then I want to say to the rest of you guys, do we have a plan? Because the garrison is very far. And I don't know. And as I'm talking, I want to peek my head out of the door too, past Honto, and cast an Eldritch Blast on the other Warforged with a laser beam.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. He is within 120 feet. He's probably right at the edge. Say maybe he's about like 90.
11.
11 misses. Goes wide, digs in the dirt.
And so I don't know what we're going to do if we just stay in the stables. So, and then I scoot back in the stables and I end my turn. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I just hop on I hop on an ox. I just do it. And I end my turn.
Okay. We will go to the creatures. I believe the people who are keeping an eye on this situation are going to be Honto and Levi. Three Warforged with glowing chests jump out of the hole. The Warforged with the glowing chest who Kree shot that Eldritch Blast at does not seem to be paying attention to the stables, but it instead has his eyes set on the guards who are running towards him, and he just begins kind of closing the distance. The last Warforged, the one who killed Ned, is seemingly behind this stronger Warforged. We go to the guards who continue to close the distance and are now in melee range of the strong Warforged that Kree shot a Eldritch Blast of, but they had to use their action to dash to get there, so they do not have an action on this turn. Top of the round, we go to Levi. Rook, you're on deck.
Is this Warforged still 120 feet?
I would say like closer to 90, and he closed the distance a little bit more, so now we're probably looking at 60.
Oh, he's coming towards us? I thought you said that he was...
He was just
attention.
walking towards close, just approaching.
Okay. Shit. Alright. Then if he's 90 feet, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Take another shot. Firebolt.
I would say he would have to roll with disadvantage because the guards are engaged in melee and like blocking your view, obfuscating your view.
What cover would you say it is?
Half cover.
Fuck it. Can I use a bonus action to pull out my what is it? My crossbow?
Sure.
It's a light crossbow. Yeah, light crossbow. And I have the sharpshooter feat. It's the first time I've ever used it so far.
Okay.
I thought I'd have a gun by now.
Oh, buddy. So go ahead and roll straight. Hell yeah.
I roll straight, and there's no disadvantage to distance.
Okay, you can shoot to the maximum distance on it.
Yeah, which is 320.
Why have you not been using a crossbow this entire fucking time?
Because
That's
it's
crazy.
1d8 instead of the 1d10 for firebolt.
True. Okay.
And I really haven't been half whatever cover. I'm turning off of him, and I'm going to one of the Warforged that's further away.
Okay.
One of the smaller guys.
Gotcha.
And I'm taking a shot.
Go ahead. There's only one smaller guy left. He was the one who killed Ned.
Yeah, taking a shot at him. Oh, that was cocked.
Oh, no, I apologize. There's 3. There's one that killed Ned.
Shouldn't have taken a shot at him. 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. For my sake, are you aiming at the one that killed Ned or one of the other ones?
Whichever one is closest.
That would be the one that killed Ned.
Okay. 8.
The creature dies. Nuts and bolts go flying out in all directions as the creature buckles its knees and falls. What? What is it?
I was going to aim at the bigger guy, and I have the sharpshooter feat that if you take 5 off of your roll, which
You
would have
can
been a
add
17
damage.
to hit, I could have added 10 damage with the
Yeah.
18 damage on the big guy. Whatever.
Still got your free action to talk as well as your movement. Well, you're actually not in the stables. You're off to the side.
Yeah. As I take the shot, I look over, see what Kree said, and see that there's the 3 of these guys that just got out of the hole. Yeah, buddy, we gotta move. All y'all. And I turn to look to see if anybody's come out of any building down this road.
You look out to see, obviously, the guards engaged in melee who came out of the garrison, and then you look towards the stairs. You see 3 figures standing on the stairs, but they don't seem to be moving, and also, they're not in view of what's going on.
When it help! Help!
You call that out?
Yeah. To those 3 figures.
Roll perception.
$14.
14. 2 of them appear to be wearing armor very similar of the guards of the Castillo that you have seen, and they seem to be making a descent down the stairs. You remember the guards who ran out of the garrison were calling to them. However, one of them is dressed a little bit differently, wearing very reflective armor. And as these deep purples from the setting sun reflect off, you recognize him as Bentavenia on the steps of the Castillo, probably about 400 or so feet away from you.
Keep running in that direction.
So you're running away from the stables.
Trying to still put more distance between us and the hole.
Okay.
And this is the direction that you pointed out, right, Kree? You wanted to go this way? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever Kree kind of directed there.
Okay. Rook, you are up. Hanto, you're on deck.
Can I heal myself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Oh. 12.
Wow.
I thought you were all like a 1 or something.
How much does a healer's kit cost?
I don't remember.
5 copper. It's pretty crazy.
No, it was a lot. It was.
I think it was. I think it was
some
expensive.
gold.
I think it was expensive.
It definitely was.
How many charges you got left in that, John?
6 more.
Damn, that's still good.
Price of a brick going up next time we come around.
Price of a brick going up.
Yeah, right. All right. I do that, and then
You got bonus action and free action to talk if you so choose.
Crease on top of a fucking ox.
Yeah, and these animals are
How
not
close
connected
is the
to the
ox
cards.
to me?
5 feet.
Can I grab Cree and stuff him in my pouch?
Cree, do you resist?
No.
I grab Cree. I stuff him,
bitch.
stuff him in my pouch, and I follow Levi.
Cree's like, don't take me.
That's the end of the turn.
Gotcha. 30 feet of movement, making your way out,
Yeah.
getting closer to Levi. End of your turn, we go to Honto. Cree, you are on deck and you are in bag.
Yes.
So there are 3 beefy guys total.
4.
4.
One closer than the
and
remaining 3.
Jumped out, and then there's 2 regular guys. Regular Warforged,
Affirmative.
and they're all
Relatively close to the hole. I'm not giving
and
exact
to the
distance.
melee. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of the melee right now, it would be the one large Warforged who is the closest. The other 2 Warforged are maybe about 10 feet away from this melee, behind them.
Okay. You said I can. Can we use a reaction on their beam? Like, can we hold the reaction? Like, if I'm actively staring them down and doing nothing but waiting for them to do something.
I will say yes. I will allow you to take a reaction. That reaction is going to be a triggered action. You can use your action, but what I'm going to say is that you can move at half speed. As long as you have half of your maximum speed, I will allow your reaction to getting hit with the beam be to fall prone, and you would roll your dexterity saving throw at advantage. It would not protect you entirely from it, but you would roll that dexterity saving throw with advantage. I don't think that's going to be as helpful for you, and that kind of takes the place of you're naturally light on your feet, so you feel comfortable dodging it anyway. To completely avoid it, you don't think is possible just because of how fucking fast it is. Speed of light.
Alright, fuck it. I'm going into the melee.
Approaching the melee, entering this fight alongside the 4 guards. I would say it's gonna take you. If you feline agility would get you there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are engaging in
Yeah.
to be 5 feet away from the big one.
No, I'm specifically trying to get I'm not gonna say encumber, that's not what I mean, like, shoulder to shoulder with as many fucking bodies as I possibly can. I want to be in the middle of the bullshit.
Okay. Yeah. You set yourself up in there. You do have your action.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 swings, action, bonus action.
Yep.
If I'm in the middle of the melee, can I swing at the beefy guy that's fighting them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Nah.
No.
Nah.
You rolled both?
Yeah.
Okay. End of your turn?
Can I prepare? Oh no, I'm close. Like that reaction thing, but am I too close now?
You've already used too much movement to prepare that reaction. Because like I said, it would require half of your feline agility. You would still have the necessary footage. Yeah, I'd allow you to do it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone attack, like if a normal one attacks me? No, never mind. Just, yeah, I want to do it.
If you are targeted by a friggin' laser beam, you will go prone and have advantage on your dexterity saving throw.
No, I just want to, I would just want to, no, I'm not going to do that. Next time I get hit, or attempted to get hit, can I prepare the dodge?
No, only because you just used your action.
Okay, never mind. I'm not
So
doing
preparing that, like doing that is going away from your action and saving it as a delayed action for taking the dodge action.
It's fine. I won't do anything.
Okay. End of your turn, we go to Crete.
Pop my head out of the sack. Look around. How far away is this combat that Hanto has gotten himself into?
Probably like 50 or so feet.
Okay, I want to cast an Eldritch Blast from atop Rook's pouch.
Okay, aimed at a regular Warforged or the big beefy one?
At the big beefy one that Hanto is closest to.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
18.
18 hits, roll damage.
10.
10 points of damage. It does go wide, and the only reason you're able to get a clear shot is because at this point you guys are kind of closer to what was going on, so you're able to kind of angle it in a proper way to get a clear shot. Eldritch Blast goes off. Hanto, you notice this recognizable blast of eldritch energy kind of shoot up the side of this creature. It looks like it hurt him.
I want to use my Grasp of Hadar Eldritch Invocation. When Eldritch Blast hits, I can pull the creature 10 feet towards me, and I want him to come in my direction out of reach of the 3 people that are attacking this Warforged, provoking an attack of opportunity for all 3 of them.
And it's like doubly for me because of Sentinels.
Yes.
Hold on.
Look up attack of opportunity.
No, it's not double for me. Never mind. But it's still,
You still get
I
the
still
attack.
get it. Yeah. No, other way around.
But is it just basically like a regular attack of opportunity for you?
Yeah.
A single melee attack made when a hostile creature leaves a character's reach without disengaging.
It does not say willingly.
It does not say willingly. That's cool as fuck. Okay, so first the 4 guards are going to take their attacks. Miss. Hit.
Sorry.
Hit. 2 hits. Two of the guards are able to get hits off on this creature as it kind of gets like off balance as it's getting pulled from this unnatural force closer to you. Go ahead and take your, this will be your reaction for attack of opportunity. No.
Can you still use Sentinel if you used an attack of opportunity on that turn? Or no, because that was your reaction?
Sentinel is no economy, right? Action.
Wow.
Like,
No,
it's nothing.
Sentinel's a reaction.
Oh, just that one part of it is. Yeah. But
Yeah,
every other
so-
part is just
yeah,
like
yeah.
standing,
That's
like things. That,
Yeah,
You know.
like auras, kind of. Yo, great fucking move. Take a point of inspiration. That was crazy.
Let's go.
We're going to go to the creature who is now 10 feet closer to you guys, 10 feet away from the others. First, I need to make a roll. He's going to turn his direction towards the 4 guards and Hanto. And you see him power up, but you've only seen what is about to happen one other time, which was during the fight with the augmented horse. He's going to fire a cone of energy to attempt to propel the 4 guards and Hanto back. So I need strength saving throw from you, Hanto. If you fail, you are going to be sent 30 feet away from your friends and closer to the 3 more that have emerged.
20 not net.
Success, you're able to dig your taloned feet into the ground. The guards, however, natural 1, okay. 6, 4. Not natural 1, okay, awesome. All 4 of them get sent 30 feet in the opposite fucking direction, closer to the 3 that have kind of jumped out of the hole.
Oh, okay, closer to the hole.
This repelling blast is unlike this beam of energy, as if the beam of energy is more of it kind of solidified on a single point, but this is the power put out in a large radius. That's the end of its turn. The 3 from the hole are getting closer to the creatures who have now been pushed closer to it. Actually, I'm sorry. Some of his Warforged buddies got caught up in that blast too. Fail. Fail. Success. 2 of them also get blasted back. So it is currently Hanto, 1 normal Warforged, this big beefy guy, and then towards the hole are 3 big beefy guys who are now closing the distance on the guards that got blasted back. That's the end of their turns. We go back to the top of the round. Levi, you're up. Rook, you're on deck.
These things are completely facing the other way from
There's
us.
no facing in D&D, I'm sorry.
I forgot about that.
I know, I hate saying that.
Okay. Then I just want to use my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. If there was facing in D&D, what would you have done?
I didn't know how sneak attacks work.
Sneak attacks, you have to be, you have to take the hide action, you have to...
That's what I was going to look to see if I could do. What the fuck was Cure Wounds? I had it up.
1d8 plus your
1d8,
spellcasting
thank
modifier.
That's 12 points. 12 points of healing.
I'm a big dog. I do big dog shit.
And then I just want to say to Kree and Rook, just, hey, we got it. We got to spread the hell out. These things shoot in one direction. And then I want to, this turn, I'll use my action. Yeah, I just want to maybe get closer to them, but still try to get full cover if I can.
Okay, so the closest full cover is going to be 30 additional feet, where at this point you would be against the castle walls. Now, I don't know exactly what direction you guys are heading towards. Are you heading towards the castle or heading towards the gate? Because now is the point where you have to make the distinction.
I
No,
thought we were heading towards Benti.
sorry, I want to move in the opposite way.
Oh,
That's
so
what I
you're
mean.
going back to the
Close-
stables.
I saw Hanto run into this thing.
Okay,
I don't want to leave him out to dry.
gotcha.
I assume that everybody's going to be running our way eventually.
Yep.
I want to try to cut back, get full cover.
Okay, so that would have you going back to the stables.
Yeah.
And the best I can give you is half cover there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, making your way back to the stables. So Levi at the stables, Hanto in the shit, Rook and Kree in the bag. Rook, you're up.
How far are we from Benti?
I'd say maybe about a decent ways. I'd say maybe about 300 or so feet. It's far.
And we're how far from the stables?
Stables, you're probably about like 90 or so. 300 might be a bit of an exaggeration. I put it close to like maybe 200, 210.
Are Benti and them coming this way?
Two
Or
guards
are
are
they just
two
standing
guards
there?
are coming down the stairs. Benti seems to be just standing there. I can't give you too many details because you're not close enough, and also just from a metagaming perspective, I don't think that you know this is Benti yet. I think the only person who does is Levi. But that's annoying, so I'll just say that you know it's Benti.
Okay. If I know it's Benti, I'm going to keep running toward Benti.
Okay, closing the distance with Kree on your back. Kree, in a bag.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Real quick, Rook. You have your action too. Do you want to use your action to dash to close the distance more?
Yeah, I was trying to say as
Perfect.
much.
Okay,
as I can
60
get.
feet closer.
Yeah.
Sorry, Greek. Go ahead.
With our turns right next to each other, am I able to like hop out of the pouch if I want to? Like before he takes this dash?
I would say no. I would say no. Just off of the initiative.
Okay.
Roll higher
So-
next time.
So about how far am I from the Warforged? Like the big Warforged guy that we've been bruising?
100. 110 feet.
Okay, I want to cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Go ahead.
Eldritch Blast. Alright. 8.
That does not hit. At this point, you see the figure who is standing on the stairs begin to descend down. But you still have the rest of your turn. I just... Peel back the curtain. It was a reaction to see... He wanted to know what the fuck was going on. He was saving his turn. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anything else you want to do?
So like looking up, I see it's Pentavenia.
Yeah. Say at this point everyone can see that it's Pennsylvania except for Honto. I think he has bigger things on his plate.
What's it look like he's doing? Like I know he's like descending the stairs, but how's his face look like?
You cannot see his face, but you can see his hand on his sword, and maybe he's in the process of unsheathing his sword.
Okay. Okay, that's all I do. Okay, I assume we're in somewhat cover this far, like pressed up against the walls, or?
No, you guys are actually in the middle out in the open.
Am I?
Another
okay.
90 or so feet, and you would be in full cover against the castle walls.
Okay. I want to hop out of the pouch, and I assume I can't use movement because I've been sharing his movement. Right? I don't think that would...
Yeah.
Makes
I
sense.
appreciate that. Thanks for not busting... That's something that you would fucking bust my balls about, Mike Finn. I know that you would.
100%.
I figure.
So I'll just hang out next to Rook after hopping out of the pouch, and I'm gonna look at Rook and I'm gonna say, I think we have to help him. And I point at Hanto in the middle of it, and I end my turn.
End of your turn, we go to the creatures
You
of...
skipped me, dog.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did.
100%,
I
bud.
did.
100%.
You got blasted. I
Damn.
saw we.
All right. Both the there's a regular one and a beefy one. They're both on like they're both within range of me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not gonna like disengage one to attack the other.
Affirmative.
Okay.
You're both within. You're within melee range of both.
I'm gonna take one swing at the shittier one first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
11.
11 hits. Roll damage.
Five.
The creature is felled. One quick swipe of your claws sends him to another realm.
I turn to the big one. And I miss with my extra bonus action swipe.
On a quick trying to slide your claws back away and kind of you have to do a 180 to face this position. You kind of get off kilter a little bit and the swipe goes wide.
And I know mechanically it does nothing, but just for the RP of it, I'm gonna use like most of my movement throughout the round to just like fucking dance around him to like
Okay, stay
Make
within
him just
his
be like-
stay within
just
his
make him
attack
turn,
range.
you know?
Yeah, gotcha. So now it is the creature's turn. All of the creatures actually are acting simultaneously. So the one who is in front of you, first of all, we're gonna make the important roll. He is going to take a swipe at you with his claws. That's going to be a natural motherfucking 1. This is one of my best die, and I've rolled 4 nat 1s with it already. Into the dunce chair, and we're bringing out the I'm gonna kill you die. That is the end of his turn. He doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to. Does he get 2 attacks? Which is not. That's literally all he can do. The other 3 large Uber Warforged are going to close the distance towards the 4 guards that were blasted towards them. Making a couple rolls here. In sequence, the 3 red-chested Warforged fire off individual beams aimed at these guards who are just huddled in a mass trying to get themselves out of the sand. All 3 of these beams, and you guys see it's like just disintegrate these 4 fucking guards. They begin walking closer towards this one that is in a melee with Honto, and from out of the hole jump 2 more of these red-chested, as well as an additional 3 normal Warforged. That's the end of their turn. I'm going to remove the guards from the initiative tracker here. We go to Levi. You're up. Rook, you're on deck.
Walking out from the cover that I'm in, taking maybe 15 feet in like a semicircle out. Nah, give me like 25 feet out. And taking another shot with Firebolt at this guy who's the one red-chested one that's a little bit off.
The one that's engaged with Honto?
The one that we've damaged a little bit
Yeah,
before.
go ahead. Go ahead and roll to attack.
20, not natural.
20 non-natural hits. I like to call them dirty 20s where I'm from.
Dirty 20. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. He's still standing, but he looks unsteadied. I thought you just threw your fucking headset. You're like, God damn it, I'm done.
What happened?
No, I just whipped my neck back in disappointment.
He looks very, very unsteady on his feet, though, as he's standing there. That would be the end of your turn.
Oh, fuck.
It's a pickle. It's a pickle.
If anything, give it another... Try to mimic the same whistle. Maybe get one of their attention. One of these big guys' attention off of him.
Roll performance.
Seven.
A high-pitched whistle does not catch his attention, indicative of either you did not catch his attention properly, or he's only focused on the closest quarry he can find.
Fair enough. That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn, we go to Rook. Honto, you're on deck.
Okay, how close are we now to Venti?
You are, I think, about like 120 feet. Definitely shouting distance, I would say.
Alright, I'm just gonna shout at him. Do I see everything happen here? Do I see like more come out?
I would say you're quickly like turning your head and catching glances of it, yes.
Betty, get Hassan. I think we need to go.
Okay, using your action to dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back towards Turnip.
Oh, so you're going back towards the stables.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that Benti is able to get Hassan.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like Benti heard you. He hasn't reacted. He hasn't done anything. But I'll update you if he moves. I'm assuming you're like looking over your shoulder to just keep an eye on him.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Honto, you're up. Kree, you're on deck.
So when I peer over my shoulder at the hole, it's how many?
5.
And then there's one wounded one in front of me, right?
Affirmative. And those 5 are at different distances. 2 of them are closer, 3 of them are further behind.
Yeah. And when I look forward, so you went a little farther out from the stables.
Yeah.
You two are farther away, but Rook is running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hanto lets out a nice little chuckle and then just dashes away. Attack of opportunity incurred. Like, just
Okay.
dashes.
Attack of opportunity coming at you. Remember, I switched to my I'm gonna kill you dice.
Yeah. Do it.
23 to hit.
Do it.
Ooh.
That's a swing, right?
Yeah, he takes a swipe at you.
Yeah. Gonna say if it's a light beam, that's
7 points of
that's what I'm saying, dude.
7 points of piercing damage as this swipe kind of comes up your side and kind of cuts you up. Sharpened claws dig into you.
And I'm gonna take a dash action. So if my whole turn is just movement, I'm gonna say I'm diligently zigzagging as well in
Okay.
this runaway.
Sure, yeah, that's fair to say. This would also get you probably about halfway to the stables.
Cool.
Smart. No Rickon Stark for you.
Why didn't he fucking
I don't know.
zigzag? End of your turn, we go to Kristalos.
Sorry, Hanto's running to the stables.
Seems to be. He has disengaged from the melee that he found himself in.
The Warforged that just attacked him. How's he looking?
On his last leg. Sparks flying up, maybe even like oil seeping out of it.
Okay, I want to cast Eldritch Blast on that Warforged.
Go ahead and roll to attack. Grasp of Hadar, can you use that at any point?
Yes.
Great skill.
24. Not bad.
24 hits, roll damage.
5 again.
How do you do it?
Dude. Kree's shaking a little bit, but he just pops one off just quick. Like no emotion, just pops one off.
Almost
and then
like
just
a
starts,
like a side swipe, kind of like off to the side.
yeah,
blasts off.
Just starts running after Rook, kind of behind Rook. So, towards the stables. Now my turn.
End of your turn. We go to Bentavenia, who descends down the stairs, unsheaths his sword, and you see in a moment, even as the sun is setting and now we're starting to get into some difficulties to see, his sword ignites in a bright fire. He's at the base of the steps of the castle. We go to the creatures. They seem to be approaching, closing the distance. From out of the pit, jump an additional 3 normal-looking Warforged, bringing the total up to 5 big daddies and 8 normal ones. They seem to be spreading out. This is going to be important to note. It seems like none of them actively have their attention on you guys, but they're almost like spreading out, like canvassing, almost. Remember, D&D combat is moment by moment by moment, 6-second increments for each round. So exactly what their intentions are hard to tell. But that's the end of their turns. Leviticus Kane.
I see that Hanto is running towards me at this point, knowing that he's faster than me. Between me and where Bentavenia is at the castle gates, is there anything for cover, or is it just a straight shot?
The actual castle itself would provide some cover.
Okay, as close as I can to try to provide some of that cover, and I'm using the full movement dash to run for it.
Okay. Making your way there. Running towards what? The stables?
No, the gates. The castle, the gates.
The gates out.
To where the castle is, where Benti is.
Okay,
And Benti is the opposite way from these guys from the hole.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Making my way towards Benti.
Closing the distance, making your way towards Benti. I would say you're probably about maybe 75 feet away from Bentavenia.
Okay.
That takes your action to dash.
Yes.
Okay. Rook, you're up. Hanto, you're on deck.
Now you're running back.
Yes, because I realized when I ran there was only 3 of these motherfuckers. Now there was 2. Now there's more. I'm fucking dipping.
All right, how far am I from the stables now?
I would say you're probably about 40 or so feet.
Okay. I want to make it to the stables.
Okay, getting to the stables, that would take your action to dash.
And am I able to get the cart on turnip?
Absolutely not within this turn. It would probably take you 2 turns, starting at your next turn.
Okay, well that's what I'm gonna work on doing.
Okay. All right. So you get into the stables on this turn, and then next turn you'll have your action, and we'll consider your bonus action. Maybe we can. We'll get to that when we get to that. But you're in the stables for sure. Honto, you're up. Kree, you're on deck.
If I see Rook go into the stable, right? But you're still running, Levi, right?
Yeah, I'm running away.
Okay. You said, well, if I use my dash, I'll get into the stables, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'll get in there and, begin to join Rook.
Gotcha. Honto and Rook within the stables. Kree.
Also want to book into the stables behind Rook. I'll dash in there too if I have to. But I would also like to help Rook get the cart together with the mule.
Okay. Everybody in the stables except for Levi at this point, and on the start of our next turns, we'll be able to put together what it looks like putting this cart together. End of everybody's turn, we go to the creatures. The only ones... you know what? I think based off of where you are, you can't see any of the creatures, Levi.
Okay.
Neither can anyone in the stables, but the creatures take their actions regardless. Levi, you're up.
Keep running towards Venti.
At this point, you close the distance to him, and he's he'll act on his turn, but he's still, you see his sword just casting this fiery glow.
Buddy, I'm so sorry. They're all coming out. Your boy, he just wanted to help. They got him.
End of your turn, we'll go to Rook.
I'm just assembling the cart and getting on turnip and trying to get it out.
So all my guys in the stables, being Rook, Kree, and Honto, are you guys all actively working together to assemble this cart?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, are we trying to assemble Hassan's cart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I would say if all 3 of you are working in tandem, you will have both carts assembled in 2 turns. It will take your action on this turn and your action next turn. Both carts will be assembled.
Okay.
Fair? Okay. The creatures act, still out of sight. Bentavania looks down at you, and you can see just this sword casting a glow reflecting off of his armor. Go inside and get Hassan. If we have to leave, we have to leave. I'll protect out front.
Did I see them start to get Hassan's stuff together? Did I see them start to get the carts together? I ran straight past the stables when...
You saw them go into the stables. You can't see into the stables what they're actively doing from this distance.
Got it.
But you
Okay.
saw them all go into the stables.
Fair. I followed Venti's orders. I'm running up the stairs to try to get Hassan.
Running up the stairs, and I would say in this turn you're able to open the door and step into the castle. You see standing at the tippy top of the steps is that castle steward, the half-elf that you interacted with previously. We'll get to that though as Rook, Honto, and Kree begin complete actually on this turn assembling the carts. Both of the carts are together. Hassan's cart is together as well as his camels onto the back, and Turnip is attached to your guys' cart. Just for my sake, I think this is a very funny moment. What does this actually look like fucking setting these carts up?
Bro, it's like an F1 pit stop.
Yeah, I think everybody's everyone's there's sweat dripping off their face. We're all going as fast as you can. Yeah.
F1 pit stop is fucking perfect. The creatures act. We go back to the top of the round. We go to Levi inside the castle.
Hey, yo!
Hello.
Get me Hassan. Now.
He's in...
Now!
He's closer to you.
Oh, fuck. Can I look in?
You kind of peek over and you see one of the doors closed. He's in the study with the Countess.
I run to the door.
Book up to the door.
Can I open it? Is it unlocked?
First of all, roll perception.
I swear to God, this motherfucker.
Your son.
12.
You hear soft moans coming from beyond the door.
Oh
I
my god.
Fucking boot to this thing.
Kick the door down. You see Asan with his pants and his overalls around his ankles behind the Countess, bent over the desk. We'll get to you at the start of next round. Rook, you're up.
Are we good?
Oh, you're good.
Okay, Turnip. Go as fast as you can. The fuck out of here with Turnip.
All right, so you're saddling up, getting on Turnip.
To the gate.
Okay, so where is everybody kind of getting situated, though? So you're on Turnip. It's going to take you this turn to get on Turnip and kind of get Turnip in gear and coming out of the stables. So that's you. Then we'll go to Hanto. Are you getting on your guys' cart or Asan's cart?
No, I want to hold and make sure Rook gets out with our cart, and then... Well, I don't know what Kree's going to do yet if I hold, but I'm assuming Kree's going to help out with the cart as well. I want to round up the group,
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Corral everybody.
Yeah.
So after Kree acts, I'll just ask you what you want to actually do with your action.
Cool.
So, Kree, you're up.
I hop in Asan's cart, gather the reins, and Rook is still inside the stables, right? He's now ready.
He's just about to crest the edge to get out.
Okay, I want to cast Silent Image at the end of the barn, and I want to recreate.
Do you have the spell slot for this?
It's an Eldritch Invocation. I can use it as many times as I want.
Motherfucker, I forgot. God damn it, that's awesome.
And I want to recreate like a fucking black stallion. No, I don't. I want to recreate a fucking My Way unicorn. And I want to fucking have it gallop outside of the stables. Doesn't have to make noise. I just want the Warforged to be able to look at something. And I just want to watch.
And it can move?
It can move with an action. That's right.
Okay. You are going to trigger 3 reactions.
Okay.
As this My Way unicorn crests through the edge, the silent image is evaporated as 3 beams of energy fire at it. You still have the rest of your turn. If you have a bonus action or if you want to speak.
I say, okay, now we're good. And I whip him. Whip the fucking reins.
Kicking Asan's ox into gear, you begin making your way out behind Rook. We now go to Pennsylvania, who takes an action, the creatures who take an action, and back to the top of the round, Levi. I'm sorry, Hanto, if you... I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
You held your action. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess, so are they like... If I was in the back of the group, did the caboose of Rook get out? Or is he like just... Or not Rook, I'm sorry, of Kree.
Yes, so Kree is still in here. You would have a chance to jump in the back of Asan's cart.
Okay, I don't want to. I want to stand still at the door, stand still, and still monitor until the start of next round.
Okay, gotcha. And so at the start of next round...
Or, my next turn, next round.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not holding my movement. I'm just saying I'm standing still this round.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Levi.
What do I see?
You see Asan in a moment of coitus. Countess, who you have met prior, comfortably bent over the edge of her desk that she was studying at or reviewing documents. Asan, who looks up with a shocked expression, his overalls around his ankles.
I want to lock eyes with him. You want that to be your last? We're going now. Ma'am, all your guys are dead. Sorry.
We're leaving?
I did.
You run out. You hear the sounds of footsteps behind you as Hassan is quickly putting his overalls back on, but it seems like he is following. End of your turn. You get into the foyer, probably right to the edge of the door.
Okay.
Rook?
Hey, yeah.
Making your way out.
Sorry, Turnip.
As Turnip crests over, barely dodging these energy beams that were shot out, you get a view of the scene for the first time in a couple rounds. Hundreds of Warforged.
Oh, fuck.
Filling in all the nooks and crannies of this spot, but notably not close to you. The closest one with a red coalescing energy in his chest is probably about 55 feet away from you. But they are climbing up this tower that you saw in the back, this clay tower. They are running amok. They are tearing into pieces of the guards that they've already killed. Chaos.
Yeah.
Where are you bringing Turnip?
Out. Wherever the closest out is.
You notice as you crest out, you draw the attention of a lot of these. However, none seem to take any laser beam attacks at you, but you've definitely caught their attention. You are able to get probably halfway to the foot of the stairs of the castle. Directly across, probably 100 feet across from that, is going to be where that main portcullis is, the one that has the gate that raises.
And we only go 60 feet still?
60 feet.
Okay, well. Yeah.
Okay. End of your turn, we go to Honto. So do you want to jump on Rook's cart, or are you going to wait until Kree crests past in order to get on the back of Hassan's cart?
No, I'm on foot.
Following on foot, keeping pace.
So, I didn't move last turn, so I'm going to use feline agility plus my dash, so I'm going to get 160 feet of movement.
Okay.
I want to kind of... I'm staying with the caravan, I'll call it, but I kind of want to, like... Not reconnaissance, but, if I need to step out 10 feet one way or another way with so much movement in a turn to kind of get a better... if I want to roll perception of, like, we should go this way, or we should...
Yeah.
Oh, holy fuck! They're sweeping that way.
I would assume until the start of your next turn, if anyone has questions about the best possible way to go, based on the amount of movement that you have and basically your ability to kind of reposition yourself, I'll allow you to kind of fill in the gaps for them, if that makes sense.
And I guess if I could add too, with 160 feet, my climb equals my walk. If there's I'll hop on top of the stable real fucking quick. Just climb off the wall 10 foot, get a better look, jump down.
So I'll say this. If you're able to get up there, which you are, you have dark vision. The sun still hasn't completely set yet. There are still shades of purple that are kind of dipping around. My question is, as you get to the top and you just see this sea of them, and now at this point you're witnessing them not jump out of the hole, but pour out of the hole. World War Z style, just dumping out hundreds, probably... Hundreds is an exaggeration, maybe close to 250, 275, 300 pouring out. Composition-wise, it seems like probably like 1 in 10 have these red coalescing chests, and they're casting this awful-looking red hue, especially now that it's getting darker. Do you have any specific questions on their behavior or where they're positioned or anything like that? And it seems now it's more evident to you as well that the upper echelon here, the vanguard at this point, does seem to have their attention on the carts.
Okay. I guess I take notice to that, but as far as, like, the main bulk of the horde going for this tower, does it seem like... In Honto's opinion, what level of horde is this? Are they, like attacking each other to get, like, you know what I mean? Are they walking on top of each other to get to another place, or is it like kind of, sort of like they're like their own robots?
They are not damaging each other. They seem single-minded.
Okay.
But they seem to be working together.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like not like a White Walker, like hive mind.
Yep.
Well, it could be hive mind, but not like
possibly.
Not
yes.
Yeah. Okay. With that, I want to jump down back to the caravan and alert them. One, that they're coming, they're targeting us, and two, we should go. Stay right, stay left, whatever it may be.
Okay, Cree. With the Sans cart.
Whipping those reins, just booking right behind Rook.
Okay. So closing the distance now, you guys are kind of getting closer to the edge here. The creatures act and they begin running on all fours towards the cart. They are not able to close the distance completely, but they are getting close. End of their turn, we go back to the top of the round. Levi. I would also mention that Bentavania has at this point kind of stepped down a little bit more as you guys are bringing the carts a little bit closer, and he's actively trying to close the gap. Levi, you probably see this as you come out. Bentavania
I see you guys
gap.
headed... Are you guys headed towards the castle or the portcullis?
That would be the question for Rook. Whether
Rook.
you're taking them to the castle.
Are you guys coming into the castle or are you guys going to the portcullis?
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Portcullis.
Can I, from my view, did it seem like going there?
Oh yeah,
Like-
that's farther away from where these creatures are.
I mean, compared to the castle, like.
Both of them are equidistant. Like I mentioned, once you get to a certain point, it's 100 feet in either direction to get either to the base of the castle or to the portcullis.
As far as how far the enemies are.
Both of the
Yeah,
castle
so-
is closer to the enemies.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I step out and I see this.
Yeah,
How far away are the doors of the portcullis to me right now?
200 feet.
200 feet from me. I don't see any guards standing at the portcullis. When we were there before, they were on the outside of it.
They were on the inside.
They were on the inside. Are they still on the inside?
You don't see any guards.
How did they open this before?
From inside the gates where you are now, it seems like there were winch kind of chains on either side that needed to be manually raised.
Motherfucker. I see nobody.
Nobody.
Okay, judging my movement, do I think that I could stop at the castle gate and then determine, using my movement, determine from there, like they wouldn't pass me if they're going for the portcullis in this turn?
They will. Not in this turn.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not taking an action this turn. Can I try to assess, seeing how fast these motherfuckers are running, are they going to make it to this door, or are they just going to be right on their ass?
With your intelligence modifier of a...
+4. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's
plus
going to
4.
be close, but they could do it.
And lower the gate.
Might be a fight.
I see that these things are moving faster than us.
You would likely, if you used your action and movement, get to the gates to begin opening it before they got there.
I apologize. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
And in that time, try to, as I'm running past, try to get Bentavania's attention.
Okay. Yeah, and you're going to run right past Bentavania.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Help me now.
He looks at you and gives you a nod. End of your turn?
Yeah.
We go to Rook.
Going.
Honto, still running around.
Running around.
Yeah, I think I'll, in my running around, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna take a dart out of my pack and just whip it at one of the, like, low motherfuckers, just out of anger.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
10.
10 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 10 just hits.
Oh, nope, never mind. Ha! It's not a punch, it's a dart.
4.
Good rolling.
Dart shoots out and blasts one of them in the shoulder, and it falls down to the ground. And now that the sun has completely set, the only light here is these sparks that are coming out from these creatures when they are attacked, and Bentavania's sword. Where is your movement taking you? In line with the caravan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just straight running with the caravan. I don't know. I was running all around it, so I don't know if I'm in the front, back, at the end of last turn or whatever, but yeah.
Cree. On a Sans cart.
So I want to look out for, now that it's dark, I want to look around and see if I can, like atop the stairs, see if I can see Levi, or like what do we see from the caravan?
From the caravan, you look out to see Bentavania's sword, which casts this glow. You can see Levi and Bentavania both seemingly making a mad dash towards the portcullis, and you see behind Levi, stumbling out, buttoning up his overalls, Asan.
Okay, and portcullis is opposite to where we're going on the caravan, correct?
You guys are heading towards the portcullis. The portcullis is that big
Oh.
gate that raises up where you originally came in from, and that's seemingly where the person ahead of you, which is Rook, is heading towards.
All right, I'm looking. That's it.
Continuing on, we go to Bentavania, who continues running, following your pace. You guys will arrive there at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Laser beams come out. Unable to find a decent target within range. Instead, it is going to have... Instead, they're going to have a couple beams just kind of shoot out, aimed roughly at the carts. The carts have ACs, and they also have dexterity saving throws that they have to make, but they're also a big target, so we're going to see exactly what happens here. This is an important piece of information. 2 beams of energy shoot out and hit Asan's cart, which is a canvas tarped cart. They blast a hole through the tent, like the canvas tarping that goes over it, but it does not ignite. It does not catch on fire. Very important piece of information. The horde approaches and is getting closer to you guys. I would say between the caravan and this horde is probably about 35 feet, maybe 30. That's the end of their turn. We go back to the top of the round. Levi, you rush up to the edge of the portcullis. It seems like the way that this is operated is there's 2 chains on either side. Both of them need to be operated. You have your action and bonus action, movement, and free action. What do you do?
I want to get up to this thing, start pulling on the chain. Bantavania's got this little bit of light. Have him kind of point to the other as I'm starting on this thing.
Okay. Rook, continuing the caravan. Honto?
Yep.
Crete? Anything different you're doing? Continuing on. Bentavania begins moving the chains, and he looks at you and he says, "It locks open. Someone needs to close it once we're out." Back to the horde, who closes the distance. Now at this point, they're probably about 20 or so feet from the caravan. More blasts of energy come out, and if anyone peeks back to look around, the size of this horde has almost doubled from the last time you took a look at it. 2 more beams of energy come out, and this one hits the cart in front with Turnip and Rook. Misses a large part of the wheel and axle and blasts up the side of the edge of the cart and kind of chars the side of it, but it doesn't look like it catches fire or anything like that. That's the end of their turn. We go back to the top of the round. Levi, you hear a mechanical click as the portcullis raises up. Bentavania on the other side of you.
Why the hell we gotta lock it? We just gotta go.
End of your turn.
If I can get this thing. Yeah. If I can get this thing fucking open. This is fully open?
Yeah, you hear a mechanical click as
Was
the
that my-
portcullis
that was
is
my
fully-
action?
Yep. fully
Okay.
opened.
Then I'm getting in position. If I can do anything to help myself, maybe kind of start running along, little jog, so I can try to jump on one of these carts as they come by me.
Okay. End of your turn, we go to Rook. Straight out. You get right to the edge of getting out of the castle walls. You'll be able to kind of crest over at the start of your next turn. However, you see Bentavania standing there, kind of just finishes winching up the edge of this big raised gate. Honto,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm running with them.
running with them. Kree.
Same.
The horde gets closer, and guys, at this point, they are probably about 5 or so feet away from you. Bentavania, before you leave, you hear him shout, "I'll catch up with you guys. They can't get out." End of his turn, we go back to the top of the round. Levi, as the cart rushes past, the first one to get to you is going to be Rook's cart. It would be easy enough for you to kind of hop in the back of that.
Is that my action?
That is your action.
Fuck. I wasn't thinking about that. Shit. Yeah. Hopping in.
Okay. We will go to Rook, continuing out.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Just get out.
Continuing out with Levi in the back of your cart, you pass by Bentivania, who gives you a nod as you crest out and into the chalk road that leads back into the desert. We go to Honto.
So if I use all my movement, I'm out of the gate.
If you use all your movement, you're out of the gate. Yep.
All right, yeah, I want to get out of the gate, but I want to stop outside of the gate and turn around. I can't believe Bentivania's staying back. I gotta stand there and watch what he's gonna fucking do.
You watch. Kree, you hear a voice shouting from off to your right side as scuttering, trying to escape these creatures. Asan is putting out his feathered hand, still with one loose strap on his overalls. Kree, please! Dude, for the listening audience, please, that was fucking hysterical.
I was sticking my hand out like, come here, and just boom, flip them off. Fuck you. Done.
What do you do?
Lead you to the Warforge. I grab his wrist. I yank him up with all my strength.
Grab his wrist, yank him up, and he's able to kind of scutter onto the edge there, and you guys crest as well. Everybody is outside of the gate. Bentivania inside as the horde approaches, maybe 10 or so feet behind him, raises his sword over his head and smashes it against the chain, which pops and snaps as the portcullis boom falls closed with him inside. He gives Honto a knowing stare as his sword illuminates his face, gives you a nod, and turns around. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Thank you for listening to this installment of Shadow of the Seven, a Nasty Table production.